The summer garden is through. We're moving on into the winter garden season, so we're gonna be doing lots of ripping out, and we've got a bunch of stuff started for the winter already, direct sowed, and then we've got some seedlings started. There we go. So I'm excited about the winter garden. It's a little bit more hands off, so I don't need to be out here every day maintaining it. It's just gonna do its own thing, which is nice. We don't have as much bug pressure around here, and obviously we don't have to deal with the heat pressure either. So we've got a bunch of stuff going, and I thought I'll just walk you through it, show you what we've got going on, and show you what kind of plans we've got for the future for the garden and for the rest of the lot. And I'll take you along in the garden, show you what we've got going on, and walk you through everything. Mushrooms everywhere in my garden, in the beds, everywhere. Now that is an indication that we've got healthy soil. What we do with our soil when we're putting up, look at all this is awesome. When we are filling our raised beds, we start with some logs, garden debris, leaves, and then we top it off with some compost and topsoil, and we just feed it throughout the year with scraps and grass and whatever biological mass we have to add to it and to feed the plants and to feed the soil. And we've got these mushrooms popping up everywhere, which is amazing, because mushrooms, once you see them popping up above ground, you know they are all over the place, because the spores and the connections underground go way further than what you can see above ground. So it's pretty amazing. I just harvested this holy basil about 2 weeks ago and dried it out, and it came back with a vengeance. So this is going to be the second harvest just out of this raised bed. But I've got another, look at over here, another big bed right here that I need to dry out as well, and that's gonna come back. So we've got holy basil for a long time around here. Last week we did some direct seeding, so these are our peas coming up. Look at them, so cute. They're gonna grow up and climb up on this trellis. So we've got peas planted along here, and we got a little volunteer tomato. We'll let that live and see where that goes. And look, even in here, mushrooms. Now, I've seeded out carrots here, and I don't know if you can tell, but we've got carrots coming up, slowly but surely. They're tiny, teeny tiny. But we've got carrots coming up all over here, which is gonna be nice. This year we planted rutabaga, so I'm excited about those as well. They're super versatile roots. And well, in Germany we just call them carrots. They go in the same family as carrots, but they're called Steckrübe in German. And well, in English, it's a rutabaga. I direct sowed some sage out here, and let me see. Where is it? Look, 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 look. We got a little baby coming up. These beans that I thought were dead and done with, and I was actually gonna rip them out with the rain that we got. They're coming back, and we've got flowers setting, and we've got beans growing, so I'm glad I didn't rip them out yet. My elderberry that I got from cuttings is going strong. It had a rough time this summer too, but it's all coming back, and we'll plant those in the ground in the spring. We'll bring them through the winter, get them in the ground in the spring, and then year after next we should get elderberries. And then we've got this mess. Zinnias, they're still going strong, but they look rough. So I'm letting the last few bloom. I'm deadheading them and saving seeds for next year. And then this area right here is gonna eventually be turned into a greenhouse. So I'm gonna have to work on that and build that. But that's where a greenhouse is gonna go, where I can pot plants and get seedlings going, and put away all of my garden tools, because right now they're just like all over the place, and get a little bit more organized. But just look at what a difference a couple of days of rain makes. It's amazing. And here's our favorite, roselle. Look, it's forming some of the larger calyxes right here. They'll get a little bit bigger, and then we can harvest them, and you can eat them fresh. You can make jam, you can make cranberry sauce, you can make syrup, you can dry them and make tea. It's an absolutely amazing plant, and it does so well here. My wild sweet potato patch is gonna need to get harvested here soon. Look, there's some poking out right here. So we should have plenty of sweet potato in here to dry and cure and use throughout the year. That Tabasco plant is finally taking off. It was not happy because I think it was just being crowded by the basil that was in here with it. So now it's finally setting leaves. It's setting more flowers. It's producing more peppers, but it was straggly, and I was surprised because I've always had really good luck with Tabasco. So we'll see. It should be coming back and really start producing, and by end October, beginning November, ready to harvest and make some Tabasco sauce. Just look how big this is. It's amazing. It's a perennial here, and I literally bought some seedlings from a local nursery. I bought 2 seedlings. I put them in the ground, and they were about this big. This is the second winter that it's coming back. No, it's the first winter that it's coming back, and it's just going to get bigger and bigger. So I'm pretty happy about this. So what I'm probably going to have to do, because I don't really want to move this plant, it's going to continue multiplying and get bigger over here. And this is where I had tomatoes this year. Yeah, well, they didn't do well, fine. We're going to move this trellis, put it somewhere else. And then what I'm thinking, since we have this beautiful pollinator section right here, we're going to add some more over here, either in pots or in the ground, and put like a little arbor or something around here, a sitting area maybe, I'm thinking. And let me know what you think, because when you're looking at the overall layout right now, we've got these raised beds and the arches and the trellises. The greenhouse is going to go in the back right over here. And then I'm thinking we have room for a sitting area, some more raised beds right here. This will remain the in-ground garden, but as I'm propagating more elderberry, I want to line this with elderberry as much as possible because they do really well here. I've got this little tiny sitting area in the back that I'm lining with butterfly peas right now, so that should be good. You see all these weeds? Nice, huh? And then we can expand a little bit towards the back. I'm thinking orchard area, maybe. We'll see what Chip lets me do and get away with. And then over here, this area right here, so we've got our pigs in this area, pasture starting over here all the way to the back of the lot. And then I want to go through here, through this swampy area right there. I mean, it's not swampy, but it's overgrown. As you can see, it's super thick. So we've got big trees, little trees, shrubs, and everything. And there's some edibles in there as well. So I'm going to go through and see what we want to keep. And then the rest of it is going to get mulched through, I think, and cleared out pretty good so that we can get some sunlight in, get some grass growing. And then what we want to do is, see the pond back there? As the grass and the weeds and everything is establishing down there, we want to run fencing for the cattle so that we can turn this into another summer pasture, which is going to be great because they're going to love the pond, they're going to love the grass, and it takes away from what we have to mow in addition to that. So big plans, lots of projects coming, but we'll see. We've still got a bunch of stuff growing and going really strong. We've got some herbs that are coming back for the third and fourth time. And we're gonna do some experimenting again through the winter to see what will come back next year, because perennials are always a win in my book, and see what we have to move inside to bring through the winter. So we'll keep on experimenting and we'll share what we have learned here. I'd love to hear what you've got planned for your garden. We're just going to keep on working on our space here to make it work the best for us, for our family, and as a place of refuge here for me to kind of relax and really get my hands in the dirt and take care of myself in the garden, because this is my place. And I would love to hear what you've got going on and what your plans are moving forward.